Right, is this thing on? Yeah, this thing is on. Hello viewers, welcome back to Atlantic Fleet. In the last episode, which wouldn't have been uploaded along with the episode I did, which would be now 2 episodes back for this episode here, haven't been uploaded yet, nor have I even started uploading. In the last engagement, most of these destroyers here, I think Z-24 is the only exception, had gotten into a massive battle off, I'm going to say the Liverpool-Southampton area, with multiple destroyers and a battleship, and one with only one destroyer being sunk. Which is a massive victory for the Kriegsmarine, and now with that out of the way, we are going to, before... Wait, I can't get Cormoran because I don't have the fleet slots. So, seeing as I can't get Cormoran, we will head on to the next turn with U-27 and 28. One directly at 45, 34.1. 34 should do, and 14.7. And 2 onto that course, so 4 torpedoes sent out, 4 very different angles. And immediately they've all been thrown off. Like they all can't hit their intended targets now, but I'll wait one more turn actually, seeing as the one of the freighters look as if it's heading in towards its intended torpedo, but no. You know what? Hang on a sec. Is this working? Hang on. Is this working? Yes, it's working. Right. Because that battle didn't go, that much to plan, I couldn't really carry on with that, so what I did was just change it by I basically cheated because I didn't really like how that was going, but the cheating is probably okay. I have a new rule that is going to be implemented from this episode onwards, so like from this very second onwards. If I have a battle where I encounter more than one battleship that is with submarines, I am required to, by my own governed rules, to only sink one of them. Because then it gives me more chances for proper surface engagements. And so, the battleship that I am aiming for is the Warspite. Although, I don't really want to because I don't really want to, but I am. I'm gonna go after Warspite. Okay, we've got our one battleship. We're out of here. Okay, casualty report. That was 4 torpedoes and then an almost instantaneous capsizing, so survival chances are not that much. I'm actually gonna screenshot that. Thank you, Steam, for saving that screenshot. I've had the last of my water, which means I'm probably going to ruin my voice actually speaking now. But the HMS Warspite is going down. Valiant and the Destroyer will stay in the land of the living, because of really the fact that I've already dived this thing down, and also the new rule I came up with that if I encounter more than one battleship with submarines, I'm only allowed to sink one battleship. Yeah. These destroyers can stay active in that area. Nuremberg can head back to her task group. And this, I believe, is the first proper engagement we get to see Bismarck and Tirpitz in action with. And we also get to see the Prinz Eugen again. Oh, I love the Prinz Eugen. She's my favourite Kriegsmarine vessel and the only Kriegsmarine vessel that matters. Oh yeah, and we have our auxiliary cruisers as well. Annoyingly, friendly fire is not a thing in this game. Well, thankfully, also annoying at the same time, friendly fire isn't a thing in the game. Turn right off to starboard. Arrow and Gibbs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send both my auxiliary cruisers towards the destroyer Arrow. Hans Lodi and Max Schultz, or yeah, this is Lodi and Schultz. No, this isn't Lodi. This is Lodi and Ludman. Lodi and Ludman are going to go for Gipsy. They haven't noticed that the auxiliary cruisers aren't normal merchantmen, that they're auxiliary cruisers. Yet. That is. Okay. Everyone but the auxiliary crews are going to focus on the Gipsy over there. So Tirpitz and Tirpitz, Eugen, my precious Eugen. Hold fire for right now, because if you open fire now, you are going to be obliterated by the other ship, the thingy. That's really a problem with the auxiliary cruisers, is that they're good and come up close and everything, but once you've lost your close range advantage, so really you got to make your opening shots count, and if you're lucky you can actually hit your opening shots at the enemy vessel's turrets and possibly knock out one of their turrets. And you'd be in even bigger luck if it's one of the heavy cruisers with only just one turret at the stern. Nothing. 5 degrees. Nothing for right now, but elevation 6.9. Why does not systems? Okay, the gig's up. We're putting the auxiliary cruisers on to actually firing this turn. As they have the same 5.9-inch guns as my destroyer flotilla, and as we all know, they are really effective. They're really effective against destroyers. Eugen, you're holding fire. Atlantis. The gig is up. Yep, the gig is up, the gig is up. I want one of the auxiliary crews to get the kill, so I'm holding fire with everyone else. Yes, the auxiliary cruisers did get a kill to their name. Western approaches. Warship attacked by Allied aircraft, and the Garrosh Bay is damaged. Bring back our destroyer, raiding squadron. The submarine Triumph is trying its luck with task group, the main task group, the important task group, the Eugen's task group. What is it with them and going for my precious Prince Eugen? Nine! They're not getting the Prince Eugen! They're not getting my precious Prince Eugen! We in terms of like the auxiliary cruisers are in a nowhere near good enough place to get them. So elevation 4.5. Move you guys, but you can't really do anything because of class constraints. You don't have a sonar system. And so can't fully identify the target. Like fully identify the ranges and everything. Seven. Not what puts him. 7. Yeah, the torps have missed Eugen. Triumph is diving. We withdraw from battle. This is a short episode, but I can't carry on right now as I have a slight problem behind camera of I need to answer Nature's Calling. So wait, I can actually continue. I can just pause the recording. Never mind. This is not Sun Service going silent just yet. I am back, viewers. I do really apologise about what I mentioned earlier on. I just briefly had a bit of a memory wipe of the pause recording buttons. But yeah, we're back now. And I'm surprised about one thing. The destroyers here haven't had any, like... We'll be back momentarily! Okay, so... You gotta be... excuse me. Right. Back again. This time, seeing as I do not want another submarine spawning incident. Which we didn't this time. Oh, thank God. This time we've just had an instance where an entire convoy crosses our T with our raiding squadron. But this is the type of battles my raiding squadron was designed to do. Not the horrible thing that happened with the battleships. Damn it! I thought I could use a Stuka and get away with it. Goering! Ugh. I'm sending a complaint to the Führer, and I'm having Goering executed for that. Yeah, I'm sending a complaint to the Führer, and I'm having Goering executed. What is he teaching his pilots? Oh, hit like on the video if you agree with me that Goering should be executed. Or in reality should have been executed before he was, like, by the Nazis. Executed by the Nazis, because he's an incompetent fool. He literally thought that for one type of aircraft, just to use a lower grade of glue than what the special glue that aircraft was supposed to be stuck together by, factory got bombed, and then blamed saboteurs when those aircraft broke up mid-air, killing their test pilots in most cases. I'm saying in most cases because there are possible cases where they had parachutes and would have lived, more than likely. Well, that's if they knew what was going on in time to save themselves. Well, Z30 here hasn't got its T crossed. Z30 is actually crossing the T itself. The newest member is only got some AAA damage. Elevation 9.1. That was a bit too long. Only just a bit. I just have this feeling I want to listen to heavy metal music right now. Well, I could, but I can't use up phone battery right now, and if I use my PC, you guys would hear it, as I'm using my PC here to obviously record this thing, and then I will get demonetized on this video. Not like I'm monetized right now and getting money. Oh no, because I'm only, like, last checked 66 subscribers, so nowhere near the 1,000. Nowhere near the 1,000 required for monetization. Let alone hours viewed. No, I'm nowhere near the 1,000 hours viewed to get monetization myself. Oh, we're starting to get a bit of lag here. Okay, that goes to there. Our raiding squadron is back in home waters, waiting for Z-24 to be repaired. Disengage, disengage. Try and hit the bastards. What can go wrong? Quite a lot, actually. They could turn course away, like they've just done. They could notice we're here, which they haven't. Things have gone wrong, we're retreating. You should have turned a starboard. Yeah, those idiots on that destroyer should have turned to starboard. Turned to starboard would have made them had their suffering stop much earlier than when it is going to stop, because they would have all have been sunk and killed, thus put out of their suffering of the circle of life. And mandatory, having to be in the Navy for as being mandatory, or any part of the military. Hang on a sec. Naval replied to me, or apparently no. Right, we have all 6 of the raiding squadron back, so raiding squadron, head off. They're up there in the Barents Sea. Okay, we meet the Scharnhorst task group again, with the destroyers St. Laurent, and whatever that thing is called. Saint Lorraine is going to get a condor heading its way. Okay, you've been a good plane. Now do not, and I mean do not split in two on landing. Wait, no, the condors don't split in two on landing. That book is wrong. That was they've only just used one picture in that World's Worst Aircraft book I have. That is proved, that is showing a condor in two pieces. That doesn't mean it's happened everywhere else. Nor if it was a common nor does it mean that it was a common sight at every Luftwaffe airbase along the French coast. That was only just one picture. They don't break into at landing whatsoever. Well, at least doing this is less stressful than Harry Potter fanfiction, or doing what I was supposed to be doing, and two guitar recording thingies as part of my music beat hack. It's like I have to do videos on riffs that inspire me, which I have to split into two videos, because one video is going to be of the riffs that inspire me that are in like standard tunings, so like E standard, D standard stuff, but all done in D standard, because my guitar is in D standard, and then all like my drop tunes, so like drop C, drop D, drop A stuff, but all in drop C, because that's what tuning my guitar can go to. Shoot him down, you stupid, incompetent fools! You incompetent fools! Can you even tie your own stupid shoelaces? These are really incompetent fools. Almost said incompetent shoes there. I think incompetence runs strong in this navy. I think they're so incompetent that they even forget to breathe. Which I hope some of the fools do. Because then it would mean less incompetence in my navy. Which would lead to a better navy, full stop. And I think I have found a way that I can get myself some more thingies. The cormorant, I mean. By very easily scuttling that destroyer that's on fire there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna scuttle the destroyer that's on fire. She's a waste to our resources. Saint Lorraine's sinking, so it's the destroyer. Here I have to go for 27. 5. Why didn't they go with the JKN destroyers? To the best of my knowledge, we only sunk one of the JKNs. Oh, the Z2, the poor Z2. Most famous for sinking the HMS Nelson, but was scuttled. Oh, shh. Oh, sh. We'll be right back. I go on about incompetent fools and then do an incompetent move myself. Yes, I kinda cheated, but I've got rid of the entire squadron, so yeah, the entire squadron's still there. Ah, finally, a real fight for Bismarck and Tirpitz. 11.2. Cruiser Kent. Gets hit by 15-inch shells right at the start of this entire engagement. Seen as Kent is damaged and on fire, the gig would have been up anyway because of really what direction they were going in relative to the other ships. Their bridge destroyed. Lodi and Ludman aren't really able to do anything right now, so Kent has decided to send out torpedoes. That's not a good thing to do. And I wouldn't do that if I were you. Considering the fact that you are being really destroyed by battleships from all sides of yourself. And your entire bridge crew have been killed by 5.9, well, the majority of your bridge crew have been killed by a 5.9-inch shell directly into your superstructure. Yeah, I don't think he's going to last that much longer. Oh. Scheiße. That didn't go well. Didn't go well. Indubitably. Alright. Auxiliary cruiser, you need to turn. More than you have been turning. Okay, we can just sink merchants and withdraw. The entire squadron is undamaged. Okay, Z-27 has been hit by aircraft. We are returning back. Eclipse. This is just going to be another dive away battle, so I'll meet you back. You know what? This is... yeah, this is just going to be another dive away battle, so... meet you back afterwards. Okay, viewers, I have a slight problem here. I don't know what's happened, but the game has crashed. The subs had... I was just about to disengage the last sub, but then the game has just crashed and it's not restarting for me. So this is going to be the end of this recording. Hope you enjoy. Try to get me 100 subs by the end of 2021. Silent service going silent.